And now, here's the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Welcome to Blockbusters, and you there at home as well. Do you remember Thomas Spence? Well, he's still our champion. There he is, sitting there with £150. He's been through one gold run. He's hoping to do a second. And since we last met, he's changed the name of his mascot for some reason, haven't you?
That's right, Bob. Due to a gypsy curse being put upon me in the last game, I've been forced to change his name by Deadpool to Rad Bad Brad.
Right. Well, all no doubt will become clear in future shows because we may meet said Brad, but who knows? Sitting alongside are Lou and George. No, I haven't made a mistake. They are, in fact, Louise and Georgina. Louise Barnes and Georgina Koish from Hull High School for Girls. Hello again, girls.
Hello.
Louise, you might like to know, is a trained librarian, are you not?
Yes.
Something we haven't mentioned, and something else we haven't mentioned, George can tap dance. Get on to that third gold run, we may even have you doing it. We shall see.
Yeah, fine.
Wearing the ubiquitous hat, which passes through show after show. Right. OK, we're all set because we are in the second game of a set of three, and there are 2 whites and a blue on the board, you may recall, and the person to call the next letter is Thomas. So it's over to you, Tom. Get us going.
F, please, Bob.
You want the F? Good luck, everybody. Fingers near the buttons. Here's the first question. What F describes the 8th and 9th century system of lords, vassals, serfs and... Yes, that's George.
Feudal.
Feudal, correct. Well done. Right, a flying start, equalising, 2 blues, 2 whites, and you have the first choice.
E, please, Bob.
E. What E means to wipe the sound off a pre-recorded magnetic... Yes, George?
Erase.
Erase, correct, yes. Right, very good. 3 blues and 2 whites so far. And she's got another choice. Frowning.
G, please.
In concentration. G. Now, everyone, what G were from the West End, according to the Pet Shop Boys, and from up... Yes, Thomas?
Girls.
Girls, correct. Well done. And from Uptown, according to Billy Joel. Girls. West End girls and Uptown girls. Right. Here we have 3 blues, 3 whites, and it's Tom, your turn.
O, please, Bob.
Right, O on the left. What O describes the serve not allowed in badminton, which is legal in tennis? Now, think of the serves. It's the overarm serve. What O are parts of the body or musical instruments? That's George.
Organs.
Organs, correct. That's another good one. So, evenly pitched this game, one side to another. George's turn now, after a little consultation. Advice from Lou.
N, please, Bob.
Right. What N goes before sequitur and compos mentis for 2 Latin phrases used in English? That's Lou.
None.
Right. None it is. Well done. Non sequitur and non compos mentis, meaning it does not follow and not of sound mind. All right. Well, now, where do you want to go next?
H, please, Bob.
OK, H. What H is the axis which crosses the vertical at... George got there first.
Horizontal.
Yes, of course it is. Horizontal. All 3 of them, of course, went for the button on that. Not too difficult, but she got there first and got them the blue light flashing. Right, there's only one, but I must ask you.
Yeah, it's going to have to be the U.
It has to be the U. Here it is, everybody. What U describes a monarch who has succeeded to the throne... Yes, Thomas?
Usurper.
No, not in this case. Lou and George, what U describes a monarch who has succeeded to the throne but whose coronation is yet to take place? Hands up if you think you know. So simple you're going to kick yourselves. Uncrowned. Simply uncrowned. All 3 of you again. What U describes a book which hasn't been abridged or a diamond which hasn't been... Yes, George?
Unedited?
No. Thomas, the whole question to you. What U describes a book which hasn't been abridged or a diamond which hasn't been faceted?
Uncut.
Uncut is right. You've got it. And that one little white can make a lot of difference to the other side. They've got to get round it, and that's no easy task. Now, Thomas.
R, please.
You want the R. What are the 9 local government districts of Scotland equivalent to... Yes, Thomas?
Regions?
Yes, just simple as that. Regions they are. Oh, so near and yet so far. Come along, girls. You've got a flashing white light there, and you've got to stop him if you can. Where do you want to go, Thomas?
L, please, Bob.
L, right. Good luck to all of you with this question. What L was the president shot 5 days after the end of the American Civil War? Thomas.
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln is the correct answer. Yes, that's well, never ceases to amaze me on Blockbusters how very disappointing for the girls, because you thought you got it, didn't you, at that one stage, and then it would have been 1-1. But as it's turned out, it's 2 games to Thomas, and it means he's going down onto the hot spot. Well done, girls. They were tremendous battles. Thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.
You will know already, but I must tell you that you get a Blockbuster dictionary each, of course, and you get the Blockbuster sports shirt each, of whatever colour you wish. But more important, perhaps, at the immediate moment, is that you've got £50 each to spend. What are you going to spend it on, George? Any idea?
Paying back my mum debts.
Well done. OK, thank you, both of you. Give them a big round of applause. They were wonderful. Big goodbyes from Thomas as we return to him ourselves to find out whether he's all set to do the gold run. It's the second gold run. Got cash on the first. Let's see how he does with the second. That's what you're going to be facing, Thomas. So it doesn't look too difficult, does it? So that's his second gold run coming up. So can I say to you, Thomas, for the second time, put yourself on the hot spot, please. Thomas, the best of luck as the microphone comes into position and you take in the board. Goal to goal in 60 seconds or less. Tell us where you want to start on the left-hand side and we will start our clock.
AE.
Parade ground instruction to relax.
At ease.
Yep.
FWTW.
The span of a fitted carpet.
LO.
Moment when the space rocket leaves the ground.
Liftoff.
Yep.
HTB.
Engaged male.
Husband to be.
Yes, it is.
VF.
Cataract on the Zambezi River.
Something Falls.
Yes.
Victoria Falls.
That's it.
BP.
Last severe outbreak of this disease in England
Bubonic
was...
plague.
Bubonic plague is absolutely right. That's Blockbusters. Well done. Congratulations. Very well done. Your second gold run prize coming up. Have a look at this.
Being an outdoor type, this prize should suit you down to the sea. For a start, you'll be learning to sail a dinghy. If you can say already, then not to worry. It's straight on to the advanced course. In either case, you can reach the appropriate RYA certificate. And if you think that sea is looking invitingly blue, it's because it's the Aegean. And the next thing you know is that it will be out of the dinghy and onto the surfer at what the Greeks call a windy centre. There's no need to worry if you haven't done it before. You'll soon learn the techniques required from the experienced instructors. And even when you do fall in, this is Greece. The water's warm. So who cares?
Wonderful. Very good. Well done. I know, Thomas, you had awful doubts after the first one went down and you got money on it instead, and you had to hold your breath till you came to this one. Well done. It was very well done indeed. You thought them out as you went across, which was so good. So I won't keep you there any longer. Retake your seat and another round of applause for him, please. Oh, well, now, we'll be meeting a couple of new contestants in a moment, but let me first of all fill in the one he missed on. The stretch of a fitted carpet was simply from wall to wall, as you probably got that at home, but then you weren't standing on the hot spot, were you? Well, he's back in his seat, but we'll meet 2 new contestants after the break, so don't go away. We'll see you then. Welcome back, and before we go into the second half, let me let you into a secret. Our champion, and he is a champion now, is known to the rest of the contestants on Blockbusters as Mr. Smooth. Yes, oh, you do learn these things as you go along, Thomas. Anyway, another thing I know about you is that you've never actually left Northern Ireland. Am I right? When you came across here by aircraft for the first time, was it? And you've never been on holiday overseas?
Nope.
So here you are with a sailing and surfing holiday in Greece.
Great.
Pleased about it?
Pleased as punch.
You've just found out you can take a partner with you.
Yes. twice as pleased as Judy.
I shouldn't ask this, but have you got anybody lined up?
Yeah, I have.
You're not I see, you're not telling me. All right. What a shrewd man. I'll tell you what we will do, put him out of his agony by inviting him to meet 2 new contestants. Shall we do that? So a big round of applause, please, for Marcus and Hannah. Hello, Marcus. Hello, Hannah. Welcome to the programme. I am right, aren't I, Marcus, the Mr. Smooth business, yes?
That's right, yeah.
Why do you call him that, then?
Well, it's mostly the girls who call him that, actually.
Oh, I see.
For some reason.
Oh, perhaps we won't go any further, right? Marcus Donachie and Hannah Jones from Downham Market High School, Sixth Form Centre.
That's right.
It's a heck of a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't have to say it that often. Meet Thomas officially, which is what you're supposed to do when you come on. And we're going to settle down and play a couple of games. All set? Yep, fingers by the buttons. The board is ready too, it's flashing W. Tell you what, let's play Blockbusters. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Heads down, as they say. What W goes before? Paper, pipe... Yes, Thomas?
Wall?
No. Marcus and Hannah, chance for you already. What W goes before paper, pipe and disposal? Marcus?
Waste.
Waste. You knew, didn't you? Correct. Right. A little bit of encouragement to the new arrivals as you, Marcus, pick the next letter.
Yes, please, Bob.
The S. All right. What S is a yellow dwarf which will become a red giant at the end of its life? Yes, Thomas?
Star?
No, it's not. Marcus and Hannah. What S is a yellow dwarf which will become a red giant at the end of its life and then shrink to a white dwarf in our solar system? Yes, Marcus again.
Is it a sun?
It is the sun, yes. Second one in a row. Technically, it is classed as a G2 yellow dwarf in spectrum classification GBA. Well, there you are. All these facts and figures come up. 2 blues in a row, and Marcus picks the next one.
H, please.
Right, H. What H was the surname of William, John and Caroline, astronomers who discovered Yes, Thomas?
Halley?
No, again it's not. Marcus and Hannah. Sorry, Hannah. What H was the surname of William, John and Caroline, astronomers who discovered Uranus, double stars and comets? The name common to them all is Herschel. Herschel. What H is the title of Steven Spielberg's $68 million film version of Yes, Hannah?
Is it Hook?
It is Hook, Peter Pan, that's right. Well, there we are. Our champion yet to score. He's saving himself, obviously. So, Hannah, you have the next choice.
An M, please, Bob.
OK, the M. What M is written on the slip of paper hidden in a cracker? Oh, Hannah got there first.
A motto.
A motto. Right, you've got another blue. Well, if he is saving himself, he's playing a dangerous game. You notice this, Thomas, the flashing blue light?
I'm not
Speed of the
saving
button.
myself. I'm just getting hammered.
Right. Hannah.
A B, please, Bob.
The B. OK, let's see what it brings forth. What B amplifies weak incoming radio signal? Yes, Thomas?
Booster?
Yes, it is. Booster. Well done. Well, that's one white. It's not quite enough to stop the immediate danger, but where do you want to go in the meantime?
N, please, Bob.
OK, the N at the top. What N were descendants of the Norsemen who invaded and conquered England in Thomas?
Normans?
Normans is right again. So there we have 2 whites and 4 blues. Still an interesting situation. Guess what he's going to pick next.
G, please, Bob.
OK. What G is the name of a famous school founded by Kurt Hahn near Elgin, Scotland in 1934? Hannah?
Gordonston.
It is Gordonston. Well done. Now, you've still got that chance to get across there. There's a flashing blue light, so...
Has
Hannah?
to be D, please.
OK, the D it is. Stand by for this one, Thomas. What D is the surname common to Anne, the TV presenter? Yes, Thomas?
Diamond?
Diamond's right, yes. The other diamond was going to be Neil, the singer-songwriter. Right, we have a flashing white light now. How it's changed. What do you want?
I, please, Bob.
You're going to pick that one. OK, it's an I. Stand by all 3. What eye are the muscles between the ribs? Yes, Marcus?
Intercostal.
They are intercostals. That's very good indeed. And here it is. Almost inevitably, we've come to that common spot. It's got to be Blockbusters this time, and it's Marcus who's got to pick the letter.
The L, please.
Right. The L it is. What L was the RAF base to which British... Hannah?
Linen.
Yes, Hannah. And that's Blockbusters. Well, she took a chance. It was a fairly dangerous one. It could have been anywhere, but the rest of the question was to which British hostages were taken to recover, of course, after their captivity in the Lebanon. Well, a very good game indeed. It means now that Thomas has £185. He's heading for his third gold run. And in fact, our newcomers have already amassed £35 each. They've got smiles on their faces, which is good. Both couch potatoes. Neither of them do any sport at all.
No.
Gosh. So what do you do, Marcus, for relaxation, dare I ask?
Go out with my friends, read.
Go out with your friends and read.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't involve much exercise, really.
No, no. You're going to grow up right and flabby, you realise that, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't mind.
No.
Hannah, what do you do for relaxation?
Play the piano.
Oh, you're a piano player, I
Go
see.
to the cinema, theatre, that kind of thing.
Do you play the piano in an orchestra, or is it just for amusement?
No, it's just amusement.
Good. OK, we're going to play another game, if that's all right with you. Second game in the set of 3. The board's ready and waiting with Q flashing, so don't forget, this is the one our champion has to win to draw level. Here we go with the first question. What Q is a modern ballroom dance invented in 1900 and very popular in the 20s? Yes, Thomas.
Quick step.
That's the one. Quick step. Get you right on the ball. First step. Right, what's next?
W, please, Bob.
W, working your way up on the left-hand side. What W, everyone, was the surname of the poet who wandered lonely as a... Yes, Hannah.
Wordsworth.
Wordsworth. Yes, good. That host of golden daffodils, of course. One of each colour, and your choice.
C, please.
C. What C is the name of the Polish composer and pianist famous for... Yes, Hannah.
Chopin.
Yes, it was. Chopin. Famous for nocturnes, preludes and etudes. Right, 2 blues so far, 1 white. Yes, Hannah.
Can I have an E, please, Bob?
Right on the right-hand side. What E was invented by Lazarus Zamenhof in 1887 in the hope that it would become the world's universal language? Thomas.
English?
No. No. It's worth guessing even if you don't know. Hannah's fidgeting like mad over there. Listen to the question first. What E was invented by Lazarus Zamenhof in 1887 in the hope that it would become the world's universal language?
Is it Esperanto?
And it is Esperanto. Well done. Now Thomas has got to look at the board very severely and hard because he's got to move fast to stop them. 3 in a row, and you want to get a 4th with what?
N, please.
OK, see if you do whether it turns white. What N is the American Centre for Country Music known for... Thomas got there first.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes, you're right. Well done. I was going to mention it's Music Row and Grand Ole Opry, both renowned Nashville spots. The Grand Ole Opry has now become a new auditorium called Opryland, in case you were a country lover and didn't know. Right. OK, what's next?
K, please, Bob.
K, right at the top right-hand side. What K is the way the material for stockings and tights is made, which is... Yes, Tom?
Sorry.
Oh. Marcus and Hannah, what K is the way the material from stockings and tights is made, which is why loops come undone to form ladders? Hands up if you think you know. Yes, Hannah?
Knitted.
Yes, Hannah, it's knitted. You didn't think it was, but it is. Tell by her face she thinks this is the most unlikely answer, but I've got to say it. Well done. Now where?
R, please.
OK. What are were the Kraftwerk lookalikes who featured in the video which accompanied the chart hit of June 1991? Yes, Marcus.
Replicas?
No. Thomas, do you know what are were the Kraftwerk lookalikes who featured in a video which accompanied the chart hit of June 1991?
Robots?
They were robots. You're right. Well guessed. Well, obviously more of a pop fan. So, now, look at that mess on the board. Where are you going from there?
L, please, Bob.
Right, up there at the top. What L is the meat which goes into shepherd's pie? Yes, Thomas?
Luncheon.
No, Marcus and Hannah. What L is the meat which goes into shepherd's pie, doner kebab and navarin stew? Yes, Hannah?
Lamb.
It's got to be lamb. Correct. You're not making it easy for yourselves, are you? Where next, Hannah, please?
P, I think.
P, you think? Right. Here's the question for all three of you. What P was the title of the Pet Shop Boys' debut album? Yes, Hannah? Thomas, what P was the title of the Pet Shop Boys' debut album?
No.
No. All their album titles are one word. This word was please. Please. What P is the vegetable for which the French literally means apple of the ground? That's Thomas.
Pomme de terre.
No. Marcus and Hannah, what P is the vegetable for which the... now as he's realised, for which the French literally means apple of the ground? Yes, Hannah?
Potato.
Potato, yes it is. I wanted the English for the French phrase and got it slightly wrong, didn't you? Never mind.
Round.
Right, there's a situation at the moment. There's a flashing blue light, as you probably noticed, and Hannah is hoping to get the next one. OK?
N, please.
The M? Right, this is the one that's desperate to get, Thomas. What M is the name of Ma and Pop Larkin's eldest... Yes, Thomas?
Mary.
No, it's not. Marcus and Hannah, what M is the name of Ma and Pop Larkin's eldest daughter in the Darling Buds of May? Hannah?
Marietta.
Marietta's right, and that's Blockbusters! Well, very sad indeed. Isn't it incredible how they do so well at one moment and then go under the next? They were very fast on the button, though, Thomas, weren't they?
Sensationally fast, Bob.
Sensationally fast.
I'm
Well,
going
you
straight
actually
sense.
weren't too bad yourself. You've got £200 to your credit, which is not bad, plus, of course, that marvellous holiday
Yes.
with which you're taking a friend, and also the Blockbuster sports shirt and the dictionary as well, beautifully posed by one of our previous contestants. So, Thomas, thanks very much for joining us. All the very best for the future.
been
A
a
big
pleasure.
round of applause for Thomas. Very good champion indeed. He's going to have a wonderful time, and he's making little signals at me out of the corner of my eye. So, what do you want to... You want to say something, don't you? I can
Yes,
tell.
I want to say hello to a few friends. I'd like to say hello to Big Rab, Little Rab, the Mad Mar, and Skim, who can pack his bags because he's going to Greece.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
terrific. Another round of applause. Very good indeed. Wonderful. Won't that be terrific for them? Thank you, Thomas, very much indeed. Right, very quickly, back to the double team, because they're now champions, and they're rather dazed by all this. Marcus doesn't look too happy about it, but never mind. What I want to find out from you is who's going down onto the hotspot.
It's going to be me.
It's going to be you, Hannah. Yes, you're all ready to do it, are you?
Yes,
I think so.
Well, you'll have a breather, I can tell you that, because that's about it for now. We're going to start the next show with a goal run. It should be fun, because our new champions have never been on the hotspot before. Join us then. We hope you'll be with us, and thank you for joining us now. All the very best. Bye-bye.